Greetings of the day. In today's video lecture for BCom 4th semester, I welcome you in the subject of financial accounting. In the earlier video, we have seen the pro forma related with the revenue account of general insurance company, as well as we have also seen the preparation pro forma for preparation of final accounts for insurance company. We have seen that we have to prepare revenue account, profit and loss account, appropriation and the balance sheet of the same. We don't need to prepare trading account for the purpose of final accounts of insurance company, because they are usually providing a service and not trading in any kind of goods. That was what we have done earlier with related to our unit number 2. In this video lecture, we will start with the numerical section of unit number 2. The link of the question is attached in the description box of the video. Kindly click it and refer to it for the purpose of viewing the question, and the solution would be discussed here in this video. The question says that we have been given certain heads of new insurance company, and we are being asked that we have to prepare the revenue account of the company for the financial for the period ended on 31st of March 2009. Along with these, few adjustments are also provided to us. So the question says that we have been given certain heads like claims paid, claims admitted, opening balances of the claim, expenses of management, as well as bad debts. Along with that, we have also been provided with the what the premium we have received in current year in adjustment. It has been provided the outstanding premium for current year. Along with that, the commission on reinsurance ceded is also been provided to us, and opening balances of reserve for unexpired risk and additional reserve has been given into the question. Adjustment, there are 3 to 4 adjustment, in which first adjustment is related to our outstanding premium on 31st of March 2009, that has been given. Apart from that, there is again an adjustment asking for creating an additional reserve and the reserve for unexpired risk. So we have to draft an what we can say revenue account. As this is the first question, that is why it has very few heads, as well as there are less complication into the question, and adjustment are very less. So the question has been kept simple for better understanding. Later on we will move with the certain lengthy and difficult question. So first of all, we have to start with the claims, which is the most important part for an insurance company, which company has to pay. The question says that we have been provided with the claims paid of rupees 22,500. We have taken it into the inner column. We have added claims admitted but not paid, means those claims which are being accepted by the company but yet they are not being paid by the company. It means that they are outstanding for current year, hence they are being added 63,564 less outstanding claim on 1st of April 2008. That means that opening balances of the claim which were outstanding in the end of the previous year has been taken into this year, and it has been deducted as we have discussed into the pro forma. So 22,500 plus 63,564 minus 40,500. So net amount of claims paid during the current year is of rupees 45,564, which has been taken by us. Next thing is on the debit side, we would have expenses of the management 1,17,000, which is directly been taken. Then what commission has been paid by the insurance company to its agent amounted to rupees 75,000, as it was an expenditure, hence it has been taken into the debit side of our revenue account. Then there are certain bad debts, that is amounted to rupees 3,750, which is again taken into account. These are altogether the expenses which are been given into the question, hence we have taken all these expenses. Only adjustment is related, or only key component on the debit side is for the claims. We have to take the claims paid in the current year plus outstanding at the end of the year minus opening outstanding claims on the 1st of April. We have to deduct it and take the total in the amount column. Then we would come to the credit side, which shows what are the revenue aspects of the company. So first thing we have to take is the opening balances of what we can say A part, that is reserve for unexpired risk, and second one additional reserve. It is been provided into the question and it is been taken into the first part. So reserve for unexpired risk has an opening balance of 3,45,000, whereas additional reserve has a balance of 60,000. Both the things are being given directly into the question, hence we have fetched it like that. Then is the important part of the premium. There are three important segments into the revenue account. First one is related with the claim, second one is related with the premium, and third one would be related with the reserve which we have to create for the insurance company. So first of all, we have taken what the premium has been received by the company, 8,28,000 plus outstanding premium 60,000 in the current year at the end of the year, that is on 31st of March. Hence the total is been taken in the outer column. If there is an opening balance, we have deducted it, but as there is nothing like that, we have directly taken total to the outer column of revenue account. Then is the commission received on insurance ceded, it means reinsurance ceded. It means that for the purpose of reinsurance we have certain received commission, because that insurance has been referred by us to someone else, that is amounted to rupees 18,000, which is been again taken by us into the credit side. Now what we have to check, the total of either side which is higher. So we can see clearly that the total of the credit side is near about what we can say 13 lakh, whereas onto the debit side the total is far less as compared to the debit side. Hence the total of credit side would be greater. It means that there would be profit in the revenue account with respect to the company. But the another important segment which is to be taken is for the to closing balances of reserve for unexpired risk, which we have to take. What the criteria we have discussed when we were having the discussion on the pro forma of revenue account. We have said that for the reserve for unexpired risk, for marine it is 100% of premium, and for other insurance it is 50%, whereas for additional reserve it would be provided into the adjustment what would be the percentage. So in this problem it is been said 10%, hence we are providing for 10%. Similarly for reserve for unexpired risk it would be 50%, because the nature of the insurance has not been specified and adjustment has stated that 50% of net premium. The amount of net premium is of rupees 8,88,000. That is the amount of our net premium after all adjustment. Hence 50% of 8,88,000 would be 4,44,000. That would be the amount which would be for closing balance as an reserve for unexpired risk. Second thing would be additional reserve. The criteria for additional reserve is 10% of net premium as stated in the adjustment. Net premium again 8,88,000. 10% of 8,88,000 would be 88,800. 88,800 has been taken as an additional reserve for the current revenue account of New Insurance Company Limited. Now we have completed almost everything. We can now calculate the component of profit. As the total of credit was more, we can make the total as 13 lakh 11,000, 13 lakh 11,000. Even though you can write it into the working notes how we have calculated reserve for unexpired risk is equals to 50% of net premium is equals to 50% into 8,88,000 is equals to 4,44,000. Similarly, we can show again it for additional reserve, which is been stated that we have to take it at the rate 10%. So it would be 10% of net premium is equals to 10% into 8,88,000, that is 88,800. This is how we have calculated the closing balances. Now moving to the calculation of profit. Profit calculation would be, remember every time that this would be the balancing figure. Though the closing balances of reserves are at the end of the revenue account, still the profit would be the balancing figure, not the closing balances would be. So now we have to deduct it. 13,11,000 minus 45,564 minus 1,17,000 minus 75,000 minus 3,750 minus 4,44,000 and lastly minus 88,800. These all heads are to be deducted for the purpose of calculation of profit. The amount of profit would be 5,36,886. This is the amount of profit for Neem Insurance Company Limited, which would be the balancing figure for our particular account. This is it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we will see this specific type of revenue account. It might be for fire, marine or accident or miscellaneous insurance, and we will move further with a bit of length problem. These kind of problems would be also useful in the university exam. Eitherly it may be the long answer exam or it may be in the form of MCQ. We can be asked regarding to these kind of things, how we need to calculate. So keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you.